Mention how excited I was because I gotta tell you, Imperial pearls, so we're gonna highlight right here. And it may not be the last thing in your mind thinking, you know what, Lynn, I did not have any intention of putting the TV on tonight and shopping for pearls. That's okay. I just want you to hear me out because these are hands down our absolute most premium pearls that we bring to you here at HSN. And just in terms of Imperial pearls as a family, they are a third generation family. They produce some of the finest pearls in the world, not just for us here at HSN. I'm talking about gorgeous jumbo South Seas pearls, jumbo pearls that you see big designer names underneath for tens of thousands of dollars. They are going to Imperial pearls and they are providing them with those one-of-a-kind pearls. So I always love to say that just so you know a little bit about the background. I gotta tell you what we're doing here tonight for classic, elegant strand of pearls. We have 3 lengths. It's never been done before. The 18-inch is normally $249, which is outstanding for a strand of jumbo gorgeous pearls of this nature. They're $94.95. We didn't stop there. The 20-inch, $99.95. I mean, many of us would pay more for that than to go and have the sterling silver, just the, you know, the closure, the beautiful closure replaced on a gorgeous necklace. And most limited is what we call the matinee length. And that is the full 24-inch that was originally $299. I mean, we're not fooling around here. That's over $100 off. A genuine premium beautiful pearls. So, and 3 flex pays available in each one. And the only other thing I want to say, Lamar, and then I know you educate us so beautifully on these larger pearls, but I want to show that they do come beautifully gift packaged, and you want to be able to store them in there. So they'll come in a little leaflet just like this, Imperial pearls. They'll be hung on these satiny little closures off to the top and then completely secured with the satin finish. So each one, no matter which one that you choose, is going to be that exact same look. You don't get more sophisticated, you don't get more heirloom, you don't get more elegant than what we're featuring right here today at the very best prices. Okay, Lamar. How do we go wrong with this special opportunity?
Oh my goodness, Lynn, you are so right. It doesn't get more classic, it doesn't get more beautiful, it doesn't get more heirloom than a strand of pearls. And pearls over the past several years, they've become kind of available. I mean, it's not hard to walk into a jewelry store and find a strand of pearls, but Imperial pearls is really the gold standard. We are talking about some of the best of the best. And I say that because just look at the color. Look at how bright white this strand of pearls is. You know that a pearl is an organic gemstone. It's formed in a living organism. It's formed in a muscle. And the color that your pearl strand will take on will reflect that actual muscle. So you can find a pearl that's in any color under the sun. And actually, these are freshwater pearls, which come in the most varied colored, shape, and sizes of any variety of pearls. These pearls could have been black, green, blue, orange, yellow, purple, pink. They could have been any color. But to get a pure, bright, white pearl like this, I mean, it truly is super lustrous and beautifully dazzling. And that is the Imperial pearl difference, is that you have, this is what we call, Lynn, metallic luster. When you have really, really great quality luster on a strand of pearls, we call that metallic luster, because freshwater pearls, sometimes they can grow a little bit muted. The color can be slightly dull. But with this beautiful bright ivory, I mean, you know that you've got great quality. And then they have individually hand knotted each and every single pearl on each and every single strand. Like, insane.
You know, it's funny. I think we've talked about this before, Lamar, and I always say, I will never look at a strand of pearls ever again in the same way.
Right.
Years ago, over 20 years ago, with the Ryers, I traveled overseas to China, and it was all about pearls. It was all about taping pearls. We went to a pearl farm, several of them. We went through the whole harvesting process. And when I tell you, first off, in terms of size, like, we're in a whole different category. I say this is like you expect a South Seas pearl to be. This is anywhere from 10 and a half to 11.5 millimeters. Think about most strands of pearls are, you know, 6 to 7 millimeters, or not
Right.
even. You know, sometimes 4.5 to 5.5 millimeters. That's much more common. When you start getting into this millimeter, that means longer harvesting procedure. That means, you know, more the yield time, the dangers of the whole harvest, you know, not being able to produce perfectly shaped. And here's the amazing thing. Once they do get pearls of this nature and size, which is very, very, very rare, and that's why they're normally so much more expensive, they have to go, and they do, hand select every single pearl with the naked eye to try to create one strand, okay? And then hand knot. I mean, it was so magical watching these incredible artisans, you know, the passion and the love, and then the hand knotting of each piece, and how they matched for shape and luster and size, all by the human eye. I mean, it's truly magic. And I was thinking, you know, we opened up, I want to say it was at least like, had to be 25 oysters. And when I tell you, out of those 25 oysters, and this is honest to goodness truth, if there were at least 3 out of all of them that was of this size, and that's not even matched, you know, as far as, is it gonna work in a strand? It is so magical how this all comes to be, not to mention how beautiful. I know we just showed Val, and she's wearing the 18-inch. This is also perfect if you have any enhancers. You know, we had some beautiful enhancers from Rarities earlier, or any of our jewelry collections. It works back, I mean, obviously, beautifully. But pearls are not just for, you know, the suited woman. They're not just for the special occasions. You are seeing pearls mixed and match with fun little rarities, like we said earlier, little denim jackets. And I love when you talk about that as well, Lamar.
Yeah, you know, we have really redefined when it's appropriate to wear pearl jewelry. And the thing that I love about a classic strand like this is that it is universal. You can wear it day in and day out. And you really should, because to your point, Lynn, the painstaking process that goes into this is so arduous and so meticulous. Every single individual pearl on this strand took somewhere around 6 years to develop in the mollusk. That's not for one strand. That's one single pearl out of all of the pearls on that single strand. It took 6 years to develop. And then, as you said, we have to find the pearl that matches the perfect size, the perfect luster, the perfect shape, the perfect quality, and then put them all together in one strand. So, I mean, imagine waiting 5 or 6 years for an aged cheese or a fine wine. And now think of the fact that you have beautiful, classic, iconic pearl jewelry at this price point.
That you're gonna have for a lifetime, that you're gonna pass on from generation to generation. Now, here's a quick update. If you want the 24-inch, I have fewer than 50 remaining, and that's a hard length to find, I will